Even when we feel like giving up as a Christian, and we all do. We all feel like giving up. Amen? Shame the devil. We all feel like giving up at times or another time, different times in life. But even in those times, stay connected to the vine, and the vine will always give you fresh life. Stay connected to Jesus. All right? So here's how the master looks at it. That the branch has been connected to a life-giving vine. It's been planted in good soil. It's been given everything it needs to grow. If the branch is not producing fruit, it's cut off. It's cut off. Everybody say cut off.
Cut off.
So if the branch is not producing fruit, it's cut off. Just like Christians, right? He's saying if we're not producing fruits as Christians, guess what happens? There comes a time where the Father comes by, and guess what he does? He inspects and he looks. And if it's not producing fruit, you know what the Father does? He trims away. That seems like, man, that's a cold thing to do. But it's not a cold thing to do. Not if you're the owner of the vine.
Amen.
The reason why he does that is because oftentimes valuable nutrition and resources are being given to that branch. And if that branch is not producing, it's taken away from the rest of the branches who are producing. Let me say this. When dead branches are left on the vine, it produces sour fruit. You ever had a sour grape before? Right? You ever had a fruit that wasn't, it wasn't very good. It wasn't as sweet as it should be. When dead branches are left on the vine, it produces sour fruit. That's what takes place. You ever met a sour Christian before? Huh? They got a lemon face on all the time, right? You ask them, how's it going? Well, I don't know. I'm in the battle, right? Well, like get out the battle, right? Get the victory in your life, You ever meet a sour Christian before, right? You got the joy of the Lord. You come into the house of the Lord. You tell them, brother, it sure is good to see you. And they respond, what's so good about this morning? What's so good about seeing me, right? There you are, with the goodness of your heart, right? You're just happy to see a brother or a sister, right? And anything you say, they're going to take it the wrong way. Well, what do you mean by that, right? What do you mean? What do you mean by my hair looks nice? Did it not look nice before, right? What do you mean, right? What do you mean by it's good to see you in church? Well, what are you saying, that I wasn't in church? Anything you say, right, it becomes offensive. That's a sour Christian. I'm going to tell you, when you meet a sour Christian, don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. The reality of it is, a sour Christian is probably sour because there's areas of their life that needs to be trimmed, right? But they've refused to let the Father trim them. So what happens? They become sour in their walk with God. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's areas that the Father wants to cut out this morning. There's areas that the Father wants to get to this morning. Areas like unforgiveness that the Father wants to get to. Areas like lust that the Father wants to get to. Areas like anger that the Father wants to get to. Areas like rebelliousness. Everybody say, ooh, rebelliousness. Right? Areas like that. Rebelliousness is basically I'm going to buck against the system. Right? Anything was said, I'm going to take a different route. Right? I'm going to do things my own way. I know better. And the problem with that is that oftentimes the Father wants to cut it out. And when we don't let the Father cut it out, we become a sour grape. We don't want no sour grapes in this place. Right? We don't want no sour fish. We want us to be having the joy of the Lord. Right? Shouldn't be sour. We shouldn't be depressed serving God. The best thing we ever did was give our lives to Jesus. If we could rewind the tape, right? We could rewind the tape on some of y'all, right? And look back before you gave your life to the Lord. Right? If we could have a before and after shot. Right? Before you gave your life to the Lord and after, right? It would remind us, right, how Jesus has changed our lives. You might not believe this.